What is going on, Yankee fans? I am back at it with another New York Yankees post-game recap, and do you notice what happens when you hit with men on base? When you hit with men on base, good things happen. And the Yankees played a very good game as they win the opener of the series against the Cleveland Indians 6-3 at Progressive Field, and this was just a well-played ball game by the New York Yankees on both sides of the ball, and Domingo German got the start and had a terrible first inning, was getting smacked around, wasn't playing well. He wasn't pitching well at all. But he didn't get help from his defense, and he found a way to get out of it, out of the first inning, down 3 runs. So at that point, I was ready to give up on this team. I was ready to give up. I thought we were going to lose. I thought we were going to, just fall down to the ground and lose. I really did. I thought they were going to fall apart. Well, that wasn't the case. German, after that, settled down and was fantastic. Goes 6 strong innings on the mound. Great job by Domingo German. He had his best start of the season by far. Great job by him. Now, I don't know if he'll spend the whole season with the team, but Domingo German pitched very well, and I got to give the guy credit. He pitched very well in this game. Had a bad first inning, but didn't really get help from his defense. Well, he made a bad play on it, by him. He made a bad play. He made an error in the field, but after the first inning, he had a rough inning. After that, he was fine. I thought he did very good on the mound today, and the bullpen did its thing. The bullpen's been fantastic all year, especially Aroldis Chapman's been filthy this year. He has yet to give up a run this year. He got the save in this one. Loizaga came in, pitched well. Chad Green did a good job yet again. The bullpen was fantastic, and the Indians have a very weak offense. This game probably should have been like 6-1 instead of 6-3 because that first inning was just a complete mess. But outside of that, I thought the pitching was really good. The defense was bad. Yet again, the defense has got to get better. The Yankees have got to play fundamentals on defense, too. Not just on offense. They got to play better defense, too. But let's hope they can fix that. But the offense did a very good job in this game. They hit 1 home run in this game. They only hit 1 homer. And they scored 6 runs. And they had 7 hits. What they did, what was different from the past few games that we've seen, they have put the ball in play when there are runners on base. You saw what DJ LeMahieu did in the top of I think it was the 3rd inning. I think it was the 3rd. He got an RBI single to left after Higashioka led off the inning with a double. Then he got moved over to 3rd by a wild pitch, and then LeMahieu singled to left field. That is good baseball, and you're crawling your way back, slowly creeping your way back in this game. And then next up, they get another hit. They're 2nd and 3rd with 2 out. Gleyber Torres at the plate, and he swings at the first pitch, gets aggressive, and he made up for that horrible base running mistake last night where he did not run to first base, where he was lazy, but he made up for it in this game as he had a 2-run double to right field, and the Yankees have tied the game up at 3 apiece. Great job by Gleyber Torres. Let's hope he is finally starting to break out of the slump he's been in. He's been off to an awful start this year. I think he's still hitting under 200, but let's just hope Gleyber Torres can find a way to just start hitting the baseball better because he had a great game tonight, and he got the 2 RBI double, and just like that, we're tied at 3. Then we go to the top of the 6th inning, I believe. I think it was the 6th. It was either the 7th or the 6th inning. You had the bases loaded with 2 out, and Rougned Odor, who has been awful at the plate this year, but he came up clutch. With the bases loaded and 2 outs, gets a 2-0 pitch, a fastball, and grounds it up the middle, and 2-run score, a 2-run base hit for Rougned Odor. And just like that, we're up 5-3. Gio Urshela who? Rougned Odor comes through. Yanks up 5-3. Okay, and speaking of Gio Urshela, I think he's going to be back tomorrow, which is good news, but anyway, Rougned Odor comes through with bases loaded and 2 outs. Yankees up 5-3. Then we go to the top of the 8th inning. Kyle Higashioka gets an insurance run, hits a solo shot to center field. A great game for Higgy. Hit a solo home run, his 3rd of the season, and the Yankees are now up 6-3. And then Green came into the 8th, went a 1-2-3 inning. Chapman walked Rosario, but then he struck out Luplo and then struck out Hernandez, who had 3 hits in the game. And the Yankees won the ball game 6-3 over the Cleveland Indians. And this was a great ball game by the Yankees on both sides of the ball. The pitching was very good. Domingo German was good. The bullpen was great. Defense was a little shaky, but outside of the first inning, I thought it was fine, at least. And the offense didn't only hit 1 home run, but they put the ball in play. They scored runs with men on base, even with 2 outs, too. With 2 outs, which is even more impressive. They got hits when it matters most. And you see what happens when the Yankees hit with men on base. You see how good this team can be. This team is so much different when they hit with men on base and when they don't. When they don't hit with men on base, they're pretty much a team that is really easy to beat. When they hit with men on base, they're almost unbeatable. That's what it seems like with this Yankees team. They have got to keep doing that. They have to continue to play small ball, do the little things, hit with men on base, beat the shift, work walks, do all that kind of stuff. And that's what they did tonight, and it showed. It worked out because we won the game 6-3. And we got to keep this up, man. The pitching has been very good lately, especially the rotation. The rotation's been very good lately. We had Tyon pitch well in the opener against the Braves. We had Kluber pitch well last night. Well, not that great, but he still pitched pretty well. He only gave up 1 run. And then you have Domingo German, who's probably not going to be with this team by the end of the season, pitch a good game. He can be a good depth piece for this team. He pitched very well. And outside of the defense, I got nothing to complain about. This was the kind of game I want the Yankees to play more often. This is what I've been begging for the Yankees to do all this time, is get hits with men on base. And that is what they did tonight. And I am very, very proud of their performance tonight. Finally, a win that is not painful for once, thank God. Most of the wins we've had this year have not been enjoyable, but this was one of the more enjoyable wins of the season. Outside of the first inning, this was a very good ball game by the Yankees as they win it 6-3 over the Cleveland Indians and take the opener of the series. But, we've got, the job's not finished. We got to win the series. We haven't gotten a series win since, early April against the Orioles. We have not gotten a series win in forever. I would love to get a series win as Game 2 goes to, we can't win it, but we can at least force a split as Game 2 goes tomorrow night as Logan Allen gets the ball against Jordan Montgomery as he looks to continue to pitch well. The Indians have a weak offense. I expect Jordan Montgomery to continue to pitch well. I hope he does because I'm expecting big things. I'm expecting big things out of Monty this year. I really am. I'm expecting big things out of him. I really hope he continues to pitch well for this team because without Luis Severino, we're going to need him to step up, and let's hope he continues to pitch well tomorrow as he goes up against the Indians tomorrow. I think it's at 7 o'clock. I may be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's at 7 o'clock tomorrow as they take on the Indians as they look to at least force a split tomorrow, and then if they win tomorrow night, you got a chance to win the series on Saturday. So that is going to do it for this video, and also, the Red Sox, they lost 7-3 to the Mariners. The Blue Jays and Rays both had day offs, so we're technically catching up on all 3 teams. And the Orioles had a day off, too. So we did not lose a game in the division tonight. I know it's, we didn't move up that much. But we're taking small steps towards getting towards the top of the division. We just got to keep on winning ball games, and we'll be right next to the Red Sox and the Blue Jays and the Rays for the division. I know we haven't played well against the division this year, but it's still very early in the season. If we can continue to win ball games, we're right back in it. We could be in first place in a week. We got to keep winning ball games, and let's hope they continue to do that tomorrow as Jordan Montgomery gets the ball against Logan Allen against the Cleveland Indians at Progressive Field tomorrow night. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed the ball game today, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos, and also, who's your player of the game tonight? My player of the game is Kyle Higashioka. I hate saying this. He should be the starting catcher for this team. I'm done with Gary Sanchez. Kyle Higashioka should be the starting catcher. He's better with the glove, and he's way better with the bat. I mean, the guy hits. Gary Sanchez hits a home run every few at-bats. Outside of that, he strikes out. There is no comeback here from Gary Sanchez. Gary Sanchez stinks. Kyle Higashioka should be the starting catcher from now on. I really hope he's not going to be, but I hope he plays more games this year because Gary Sanchez is really bad right now. So that is going to do it for this video. Who's your player of the game? I'd love to know your thoughts on that down in the comments below. So that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. Peace. Go Yankees.